One clue which artist we're going to be featuring today. Back in the 70s, a couple of LA boys decided to get together with some brothers. In the end, there was 4 of them, and they called themselves Van Halen. The album that we're featuring today, and certainly belongs in the best rock albums of all time, is this one, 1984. The cover of which came under some, scrutiny, some opposition. The suggestion alone, you couldn't even do something like that today. Imagine releasing an album cover like that today. It'd never get out there. It's like Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath, which is coming up later on in this series. Kicking off with the song 1984 right through until House of Pain, this is an amazing album. And okay, we'll talk about the single, because it really was the song that elevated them. Jump, of course, was the song that really took them to another level. People loved it. Even today, it's still on those gold radio stations, just rotating them around. You know, it's a staple diet of classic rock formula, even though it's really not. No. They wrote it purely for the pop charts, and I'm sure if you asked Eddie about that song, he'd go, yeah, but at least the guitar solo's good, which it is. It's very good. In terms of Eddie Van Halen, Alex, David Lee Roth, and of course the other one, Alan. I know his name's not Alan. Okay. So, who, by the way, was a very intrinsic part of that band. But in this case, peripheral in terms of backup singing and presence. It's a fact that Eddie Van Halen, prior to this album being released, walked up to Paul Stanley from Kiss and said, Paul, can I be in your band now that Ace is gone? Paul said, nah, no you can't. And then he said, you guys are going to be fine. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Remember the family tree? Well, they're on that family tree. And so, as everything is interdispersed and related, these guys deserve to be exactly where they are. Another hard-working rock band of their time. And this album is deserved as the best rock album of all time. It is 1984. Another episode of the best rock albums of all time, or affectionately known as Close Encounters with a Warped Mind. Until next time.